Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another day of the video diary. And how's it going today? Today, it's not really my day. So far, our time schedule hasn't been working brilliantly because I got up and Windows decided it needed to update before it would turn on, which cocked me up. So I then started to import my video and stuff, opened up Movie Maker, and then Windows Live Essentials needed to update, so that updated. And then I needed to render it out. Yesterday's video was obviously quite long, so it was going to take longer. It was going to take 40 minutes to render, and I only had max 20 to 30 minutes. So unfortunately the video isn't even uploaded yet, which is slacking. Well, I was about to say even for me, but yeah, it's seriously slacking. But it's not my fault, it's the computer's fault. What was my fault was jumping in the shower without remembering to swap the towel, because I washed everything yesterday, didn't I? Which included my towel. So I then had a shower, got out, went, holy shit, where's the towel? Oh yeah. So I then had to go upstairs, get my new towel. Jesus, what a mess. I then had breakfast. By this point I'm running late anyway because I was trying to get Atlas rendering before I had a shower. So at that point I was running late anyway. Had some breakfast, got changed, and then went to leave, really. That's it. Made my bag, which I've got now, with me, and I'm off to campus. Today we have one lab and one lecture. The lecture's at 12, the lab's at 9. It's technically not my lab, but it's going to be better for me, I think. I will get more work done now by going up to campus, doing the lab when no one else is in the lab. So it's literally, I can fucking guarantee you, it's going to be me and no one else in this lab. Get the lab done, ask the questions I need help with because they've got no one else to talk to, so they've got to help me. And then get a load of work done in a gap that I have, which is going to be 2 hours long, from 10 till 12. I'll be sat in East Building with my headphones, which I've remembered today, getting work done. Today's key focus is Java and how it works, the logistics of Java, and stuff like that, because I need to know it for tomorrow, where we're off to Plymouth for the day for our interview and assessment centre thing, like programming test. So I'm going to be crash course in Java today, and I'm trying to focus on just one thing at a time now, instead of putting a million things on my to-do list. Focus on one big task every day, and then maybe one day have all the little tasks, that kind of stuff. And I'm trying to save things for after dinner. Stuff like typing up notes, easy stuff. I'm trying to save that for after dinner, where I'm currently lacking the ability to program. So, well, that lab was good. We're just leaving underneath the university because it's a good place to vlog. Jesus, there's no one here. I think it's because technically you're not supposed to be here, but hey ho. That was good. We did some PHP and SQL stuff, which is the first time we've touched web stuff like that for a long time. And I think I've learnt a way of being able to do my blog on Blitz software, so positives. Unfortunately, that isn't coursework or anything. It's not actually helped towards my degree in any way, shape or form, but it's practical learning. It's worth it. Right, to Ebb, put some headphones in and do some Java. Right then, let's try and hunker down in here then, shall we? Try not to let anyone bug me for a bit. Oh, headphones in, Java. I'm thinking of doing another Java test as well from that website when I get back, because I've got a good chunk of time. I don't have enough time to do it now because I've got 2 hours, but I don't have 2 hours, you know what I mean? I've got just short of 2 hours, so I'll do it when I get back, I think, because I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good practice for what I'm going to do tomorrow. What I've learned over the past 2 hours, is that quick sorting in Java is a lot harder than you'd originally think, compared to a program like Python, which would just beast it out. So we'll see. I could always use Python, depending on what the question is. I think I'm more comfortable with Java, I don't know. The thing there is that the place says we want Java and C++, but it says the programming test is going to be in any programming language I want to use, as long as it's procedural. But Java and C++ aren't procedural, they're object orientated. So I'm not sure if I've just been shooting myself in the foot really, because you could use Java procedurally, but that would mean my quicksort algorithm doesn't work because I'm using objects. I'm using list objects and array lists. So technically, that one can. But then why would they say procedural and then give you Java? Because it's not very good procedurally. And C++. Well, C++ is good procedurally because it's just a little bit of C. And C is good procedurally. So, looks like I might be using Python. Might go back and have a look at all my Python code and figure it out. Right, anyway. Just went to in a prologue lecture. I was just sat there doing more Java. This is before I just thought about all of this. Freya mentioned it. Sorry, I was just looking at stuff there. Yeah. So what I did there was I finished a quick search because the programming test I did the other day when I was the really cool one online, which I'm thinking about doing now if I've got enough time for it. But I might not because I've got to cook dinner. Unless I just set myself a more... No, I probably won't. I'll probably look into Python actually. It depends, and this place is very like intensive data crunching stuff, which you have to write fast algorithms for. So, like the program I did for the test program on the one the other day was too slow because I just used a standard search. Well, a brute force search actually, which isn't very good at all. And it was far too slow, and it tested for that. It gave it like big chunks of data for it to crunch through, and that's what this place basically specialises in. So I'm thinking I'm going to need to know how to do quick sorts and stuff. So I've been working on quick sorts and quick searches. Quick search is pretty friggin' quick, but you need a sort to do it first. So you need quick sort to start with. You could have bubble sort if you want to, but it's inferior. So it's slower, a lot slower. Yeah, I don't have enough time to... Why are you being so weird, camera? You were in manual mode. God damn it. So that's why. I must have flicked it or something. Yeah, if I'm going to eat now, which I need to, but if I'm going to eat my dinner before I go to work... I've got rice, haven't I? I believe I do, yeah I do. Then I'm not going to have time to do all this programming test. So one thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to look through some Python. I'm going to make sure that I know what I'm talking about with Python, and then I'm going to do some more Java programming. I just writing stuff quick, basically. Right then, we've just had lunch, and we're now getting ready to get on with some work. We're going to be doing some programming of some variety. Python or Java? Python or Java? Python or Java? I don't know. Tell you what, let's try and implement the thing I just implemented in Python. Let's try that, shall we? Implemented a quick sort, and now I'm going to run it with a really big file, a really big list of random numbers, just to see how quick it is. So much so that I was programming all this on my laptop. I'm not sure, like, if I want to use Python, like, if they have it installed, can I use it? So I'm taking my laptop down, so I'm making sure it works on my laptop, basically. So what I've done is I've written a script now that's writing 100,000 random numbers into a list. I'm about to press play on both, and we're going to have a race, because it's going to be interesting. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Right, from a running. Right, this is on just hit 1,000. This is on 3,000, 4,000, 2,500, 8,000. Atlas, you beast. But otherwise, Python is a pretty slow language. It takes a friggin' long time, especially when you print to screen as well. When you're printing out numbers to screen, it takes so long. So much longer than it actually does to actually do the process. I think it's because it waits, so it only does like... Is it like refresh rate or something on your computer screen, I think? I don't know. I don't friggin' know what it is that determines how quick it runs. This is on 30,000. That's just got on to 10,000. Atlas. My number one bitch, right, Atlas? So yeah, we're having a whale of a time right now. We're just printing this bugger out. Otherwise, I've done a quick sort. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to use this in order to do a quick search. Now I know it runs on here. I'll just run it on like this from now on because it's quite big files and stuff. But I assume I'll end up using Java, to be honest with you, instead of this. So we'll see. We'll see. Look at this bad boy. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is strenuous to scroll up. How far does it? Oh my lord. It is actually rather big. Rather big indeed. Oh no, okay, right, sweet. Phew, got a bit panicky there. I can only print out 50,000, it turns out, because, fucking Jesus Christ though. It's a long ass way down. Come on, hyper speed scrolling wheel on it now. Which does mean if I stop the wheel. Oh no, that's sweet. Right, come on. Here we go, look. This is the list that is, that I generated. Before, this is what I was testing it on, and I'm now testing it on this bad boy, which is roughly 34 pages, it's all in one long line, 34 pages of Microsoft Word, size font 11. So let's see how bloody quick this list is then, shall we? Here we go. So it's taking this frigging gargantuan list, ordered them all, there you go, 199, there's random numbers between 0 and 100, it's now going to search for missing value, trace back, no! This is literally slow as balls, like even on Atlas. Name item is not defined. You're a dick, Jamie. What a simple thing. I just typed item there like an idiot instead of counter. What a twat. So, ready, run. It's running. It's restarted now. It's booting. Sorting the list. 13% processing power. It's because it's an interpreted language, it's really friggin' slow. Like, there's a limit. Java wouldn't even run this, because there's a limit in the Java machine that says you can't have a number this big. A list of things this big. I'm using 4 gig of RAM at the moment. 12% processing power. We've sorted the list. Searching for missing value. Not values. Randomly printed. What the fuck you printed? What the hell? This isn't exciting at all. If I compiled this and run it separately, completely separate of all of this crap, it would blitz. It would be so fast. Atlas would be just chugging away. Just chugging away. There you go, she's just printed out the list. Like I said, the printing is the hardest part. It's just finished printing, it's now sorting the list. Why is you sending me so many of the same text message, babe? So then, what do you think? A pseudo randomly generated program, which means it's not technically random, it's the computer's best attempt at random, or attempt at random, not necessarily the computer's best, especially since it was in VB, to be honest with you, VB is horrendous. Generating numbers between 1 and 100, it's generated 50,000 of them. What do you think the chances are that one is missing, that there's a missing number in that list? We're going to find out, aren't we? Because we're going to go down the list and we're going to figure out if one's missing or not. It's going to be awesome. We're using quick search. Basically then, right. Oh, quick search. I don't need to explain why. Quick search is just faster than normal search, you know? Jesus, Python is slow as hell. It takes so fucking long for no reason. For no reason, it shouldn't take this long. Where's it even gone now? Don't hide it from me. I want to be able to see this shit. Not responding now. What do you want me to do in order to make this bloody thing speed up? You can have as much processing power as you want. Take it. Take the power. Python. Hey, look, priority. Max. Cheat. Look, mate. Look, high priority. Change priority. There you go. Go for it, mate. Go for it. Still only uses 13% processing power. You need more than that, Python. No. Well, that was an anticlimax. Guess what? They were all in there. Right. I have to go and cook dinner. I'm not even hungry. No. Here we go. Off to work. I've force fed myself my dinner. Because I know, like, as soon as it gets to 7, I'll be able to smell like the pizzas and stuff they cook there, and then I'll be starving. So I had to have something. Shouldn't really have had such baked beans on toast. Really. That'd be the logical thing to do. But hey ho. To be honest with you, work tonight is probably going to be horrendously boring. It's a Wednesday. Oh no, to be fair, last time I went on a Wednesday, it was quite good fun. But I have a feeling it's probably going to be boring. Because it's just going to be a Thursday, but I think I'm in extra. Because obviously my hours have been shifted forward from tomorrow to today. I don't know whether someone else is covering me tomorrow. To be honest with you, it's a case of everyone's on holiday like next to all of the time, so I'm not sure if someone's actually on. I think Joe might be on holiday today actually, so I might be needed. You never know. Oh, what's going on here? Hello. That cat just shit me off. Blimey, I'm just walking along, and then because you're here and then it's there, like it's just behind you. So I put my hand down when I finished, just cut the film there, and then bam, there's a cat. Thought I was gonna die. I thought that's it. Fuck, we're fucked. so yeah, work. I'm not sure what it's going to be like tonight. Should be alright. If it's not alright, then I'll find something to do so it is. Like thinking about stuff. Oh, sugar, I need to. That's something I need to think about, so we'll think about that as well. Otherwise though, we'll be thinking about things so that we can plan our stuff tomorrow, including the train, what I'm going to be wearing, all that kind of crap, what I'm taking with me, how I'm going to keep myself company for that long on my own in a city that I'm not going to meet anyone in. So I've never done that before. Oh, I went to London. I guess I've been to London before in the evening when I went to go see Tom Milson, but beyond that I'm going to a city I've never been to before. I'm going early. I don't know how early I'm going to be in relation to like when my interview is. So yeah, revise some of the things I can revise there. I mean, like think what it is I can revise while I'm on the train and stuff. Figure out what I need to sort out for tonight, basically. Come on, cars, for fuck's sake. So yeah, when I'm walking back, hopefully Lovely will still be awake, at which point I'll ring her. For fuck's sake, you've left your lights on, I'm not going to tell you. Because I'm an arsehole. And then it'll literally be a case of making sure that I have everything ready before I go to bed tonight. Play a bit of Hearthstone. That's it. Go to sleep. You're not going to believe what I was doing. There's two of us in. One person's code checking, and then there's me. So you'd expect there to be a lot to do. No. There's about like 7 things in the back in total. And then I was told that we would get that this Mac person was coming in. And to stand and wait for them on the fruit aisle, and then when they come in, quickly put out this crate of things where we've got like the last pack of apples of this variety, the last this, so that we wouldn't fail. Right, so I was literally stood around for 2 hours doing nothing. It was great, easiest. I actually enjoyed it. Easiest, however much money I've ever earned. So that was cool. I even spent most of it looking at a dog which was like sat by the doors waiting to come in. It was ever so well trained. It was so cute. It's just sat there like right in the way of the doors. Like everyone's trying to shovel past them. It was great. But yeah, otherwise how's that really? A bit boring. Also, if you've made it to this part of the video, because these videos have been getting pretty long recently, in the description, the first link in the description is a link to my most recent blog post about being busy and writing blogs on a bus and turning 20. So it's exciting. I'm going to be writing like 2 more tomorrow, I think, when I'm on the bus. It's bus/train down to Plymouth. So that's my plan now. I was going to be talking to Lovely on the way back home and then getting everything ready, but she's watching some crappy TV programme. So I've got to wait till 11 until she rings me. At which point we'll discuss tomorrow. I'm going to go home now, find out when my trains are, plan my morning, render you, pick my clothes for tomorrow, stuff like that. All prep basically. Play a couple of games of Hearthstone and then go to bed. I've got a long day travelling tomorrow. It's probably going to take about the same amount of time it takes to get to Lovely's, but I'm going to be going there and back in the same day. So I'm going to be knackered Thursday night, tomorrow night. I'm going to stop this video here so I can render it and upload it tonight as well, just to make sure that I don't have to faff around with it in the morning. It means I can sleep in later. But yeah, otherwise it's going to be very difficult to keep myself entertained on the coaches and on the trains and stuff. So I'm going to be writing blog posts. basically, because I won't have my laptop to program on, or the internet to program with. So it's going to be fun. Wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. Although I guess by the time this has gone live, you'd probably heard all about it on Twitter. Train tweets. Okay, I've got a friggin' battery charger for my phone now. Yeah, we're doing train tweets. I've got no excuse. So yeah, my train is at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Just come off the phone from Lovely. It's almost midnight, but still got stuff to do, so I'll probably go to bed about 1ish. Getting up about 6:30. Should be plenty of time. Should be. That's plenty of time. I'm getting as much stuff done as possible now, charging stuff, getting you sorted. You're the biggest time sink, I think, in the morning. But to be fair, I'm probably set. All I need to do is pack stuff into a bag and roll out, basically. I'm deciding between clothes. You ready? You guys, right? Pre-decision. Right. You obviously can't decide for me because I'm going to decide tomorrow morning without you. But black skinny jeans, pointy shoes, and then either this dark navy blue. The problem is it's dark and I'm wearing black jeans. I think it looks really smart, but it might be a bit too dark. Or this dark red. It looks very dark because of the lighting. This dark red Tommy Hilfiger polo shirt. And then the advantage of this is I can wear my dark blue Fred Perry hoodie, which is my nice one. I haven't decided yet. Beth says this, Lovely says this. I'm leaning towards that one because I don't have to iron it. But yeah, so that's what my going to bed teaser is. I think because it's an informal dress code, which is why I'm not wearing a suit. But I'm wearing like smarter shoes than I normally wear. Although I'm basically wearing what I wear most of the time, except I'm wearing like my better polo shirts instead of, because I normally wear these thin ones which are thingy colours. I really like this with, hey, it's girl talk. I really like this with my dark black jeans. I think that looks really, really smart. So I'm going to assume for the same reason this does. But I'm picking these two over everything else I have because apparently light colours aren't very good. I don't like, so that like crosses out, well no, okay. I don't want to wear Lionel Scott because Lionel Scott can be a bit chavvy. It's a bit like Lacoste. Lacoste polo shirts are a bit chavvy as well. So Lionel Scott's out of the way, so that's the red and the thingy one. Not the Top Man one, not smart enough. French Connection, I've only got the purple one out, which I don't think is that smart. The black one I'd consider, but no. Which leaves the Fred Perry one, which is a burnt orange, and I don't think that's very smart either. So that leaves Paul Smith, which is smart and not chavvy, or Tommy Hilfiger, and I think Tommy Hilfiger is the smarter of the two. It's my new favourite brand of polo shirt and stuff. So, and also, these are really light colours, so like light pink and light, no, that's light, and lightish yellow. So I'm thinking it's better to go for darker than light, because that's what I've read somewhere. But yeah, so I decide in the morning. So for that friggin' bombshell that's going to hit you tomorrow, this roller coaster cliffhanger, that's the word I'm looking for, will hit you tomorrow morning as we're getting up early and we're going to go. I'm going to be horrendously nervous tomorrow because I do want this to go quite well. So tomorrow's video is probably going to be a long one. It's probably going to be me talking to you all day when I can because I've got no one else to talk to. Except Lovely, which I've already booked her for a phone call at some point when I get there. But yeah, I'm leaving here, leaving Bath Spa at 9 and I should be getting there for about 12:30. So it's a long ass train. Fucking 3.5 hours. And that's including the bus time as well, so. Right. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to set up things that I need to set up. Go to bed about 1ish, and I'm going to catch you later.